If you're tired of feeling like you're never enough, if you're exhausted from performing for everyone around you, if you're sick of your mood depending on other people's opinions and whether someone approves you, then you have come to the right video. Because in this video, I'm going to teach you how to validate yourself instead of chasing the wrong thing. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Hello, I'm Ying. I help you quiet the overthinking, find inner peace, and trust your intuition to align within so you can expand beyond what you thought possible. First, I'm gonna talk about what it is that you are chasing and what you actually want from validation. Then I'm gonna explain where did it all come from, and finally I'm gonna tell you what you can do about it today so you are gonna stop needing to chase validation for the rest of your life. Let's be honest, you don't actually want what you think you want. That promotion, that perfect body, that relationship, the followers, the validation from your own family. You are not addicted to pursuit love or success or approval. You are addicted to performance, to pursuit, to trying to prove that you're enough and worthy. It gives you dopamine hits to pursue something, but real love and acceptance won't make you prove anything. And that is exactly why it feels boring, foreign, wrong, because your nervous system is so used to chaos and excitement for the earning, for the chase. But they're just external things that you thought might give you the feeling that you want when you have it. You are chasing the wrong thing for the feeling that you think those things will bring you. The feeling of you are good enough, the feeling of you are worthy, and it's completely normal to want those feelings. It is how we are wired as human beings. We want acceptance, validation, and approval, and the desire is just what we are born with as a human. And we've been living our entire lives trying to solve this through other people. We end up seeking validation from different areas of life. In relationships, we believe we need someone to choose us to prove that we are lovable. In social media, we measure our worth in likes and followers. In our community, we bend ourselves into shapes to fit in. In family, we do anything to make them proud, even at our own expense. In work, we tie our worth to grades, success, and performance. Remember the time you got the promotion, the time you got the good grades? You were happy, but just for a moment, and then quickly went back to your baselines, worrying about what's next, wanting the next promotion, the next good grades, because you constantly feel like you have to be better so that you can feel that you are good enough. Because you have never truly felt what really does enough feel like, what true validation feels like. You think you want the perfect body, but what you really want is self-acceptance. To be famous, but what you really want is to feel seen and valued. The relationship, but what you really want is to feel loved. To fit in the society, but what you really want is to feel accepted. For success, but what you really want is to feel worthy. Every single thing you're chasing is because you think it will give you a feeling of being loved, accepted, validated, enough, approved of. And it is dangerous to keep doing that because when you place your self-worth in the hands of others, you lose yourself. You are constantly performing, never authentic. You can't trust yourself. You are always asking for outside opinions. You are changing based on who you are with, and you enter a never-ending cycle. Because external validation never satisfies long-term. You might get the likes, the relationship, the promotion, but you're still chasing, still empty, still not enough. Why? Because the wound isn't external. It began with you. These things can never give you those feelings. They can never be felt from the outside. They can only be created from the inside. They can only be created by you. You can have everything you want right now because you can give yourself that feeling right now. But you ask, how is it possible to have these feelings without the things you want? And I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it in a moment. But before that, it is important to know that's why we always end up chasing the wrong thing. It didn't start yesterday. It started long before. Maybe it was a parent whose love you had to earn, a caregiver who praised you only when you were useful, never when you were hurting, a family system that rewarded performance and punished emotional needs. So you adapted, you learned to be easy, helpful, pleasant, always pleasing other people, never too much. You became whoever you needed to be to avoid abandonment, to get the love that you deserve no matter who you are, but by being the good child, by getting the achievement that your parents expected. Because if you don't get them, you will be a disappointment to them. You learn that love needs to be learned by performing and by getting the external validation. And the version of you that wasn't chosen, you buried them. And I want you to know that it's not your fault that you seek validation. If validation was withheld from you as a child, of course you develop coping mechanisms like people pleasing or attaching your worth to achievements. The wounds never healed even when you grow up, and it is the inner child that never got what they deserved, and we are still operating from that wound. I want you to give yourself some compassion right now, to give some love to that inner child what they never got, to let them know that it is okay to feel this way. You just want to be loved. Can you feel that? When you are giving yourself compassion, you are creating love for yourself. You may just be feeling a little bit, but it is good enough. When you lived your whole life with the wound, your nervous system never experienced the kind of love before. Of course, it feels unfamiliar and uncomfortable. And of course, it takes practice and time to get better. And I want you to take responsibility for yourself right now. Although it is absolutely not your fault, it is your responsibility to create a better life for yourself right now. Because you are the only one who knows everything about you, and you are the only one who's responsible for your own happiness. Stop abandoning yourself and start treating yourself with compassion and love yourself the way you always deserve. But how? It sounds impossible if you have been chasing external validation for your whole life. Internal validation feels scary. It is unfamiliar. It is uncomfortable to know that you can actually do it by yourself. So it's okay to take it slow and do it on your own pace. And here are the steps on how you can do it. Step 1. Grieve and unlearn. Now you realize it's your inner child that never got the validation they needed. You need to grieve. The version of you who thought she had to be desirable to be kept. The little girl who believed she had to be perfect to be loved. The teenage version who thought being picked was proof of value. Grieve the version of you that is no longer serving you anymore. It is okay to feel sad when you are letting go of the version of you that has been with you for so long. Then unlearn. Stop turning love into a reward system. Love has no conditions. And stop auditioning yourself for other people. Stop treating relationships like tests you need to pass. Stop making your personality a resume you need to show off. And step 2, self-compassion. You have to know other people are incapable of truly validating you because they don't have all the facts. Only you know your full life journey, your inner thoughts and dialogues, the complete context of your experiences, what your dreams are, and what you're capable of. Everyone else's perception of you is filtered through their own trauma, projections, upbringings, and mindsets. Their validation isn't even real. It is their interpretation of you through the lenses they created by themselves. They don't even know 1% of you. Why would you listen to what they have to say about you? When you're triggered, upset, or seeking validation from other people, pause and notice. Notice that you want validation now. Feel. Feel that you're feeling unworthy and not enough because someone has said something about you, or rejected you, or didn't choose you. Journal or take a note. Write down how you feel right now and what happened made you feel that way. Ask yourself, what do I wish someone could say to me right now? Then talk to yourself as if you are talking to a friend. Give yourself the compassion you needed from someone else. Say it to yourself. I see you. I accept you. It makes sense why you feel this way. You are not overreacting. You are human. Your feelings are valid. And also know that most people in this world feel the same way like you do. Whatever validation you're seeking from others, give it to yourself first. And step 3, change your narrative. Affirmations for self-validation. Every time you are feeling unworthy, I want you to change what you tell yourself. From I'm not worthy to I'm worthy of love and everything I desire. My worth is inherent and unchangeable. From I'm not enough to I'm enough exactly as I am right now. From I'm not valuable to I'm valuable because I exist and bring unique gifts to the world. From I'm not lovable to I am lovable because I am love itself. From I'm not successful to I'm successful because I show up for myself every day, not because of what I achieve. From nobody wants me to other people's opinion do not define my worth. I approve myself and that is enough. From nobody loves me to I love myself and my existence alone makes me deserving of love and respect. From nobody validates my feelings to nobody knows exactly how I'm feeling right now and I choose to validate my own feelings and experiences. From other people say negative things about me to I have no control and I am not responsible for managing other people's perception of me. Remember, these are the truths. Just pretend you agree with them. Just say it to yourself even if you don't believe them in this moment yet. Over time, your brain will start to believe them when you repeat them enough times. Truth always trumps perception. No matter how others think of you and how you feel about yourself, no matter how bad you are feeling right now, those are the truths. Your feeling of unworthiness is not truth, it is your feeling. Now, it doesn't mean that your feeling doesn't matter. They do matter for a lot. And you have to validate yourself for how you are feeling, for not blaming yourself for feeling it, and for knowing that it is human to feel that way. But you also have to know what the truth is. You are born on this earth to love and to be loved. You are enough and worthy just as you are. Those are the facts, and no amount of opinion can take it away. Love is an energy that can never be taken away no matter how you feel. Love is unlimited and abundant. It is flowing everywhere in this universe right now and flowing through you every second. It is about changing your identity and how you see yourself as worthy and valuable. And step 4, embrace your authentic self. Close the gap between your public self and private self. Stop performing to gain approval. Stop watering down your personality. Stop being a refined, perfect, polite version of yourself. The real you, the messy you, the opinionated you, the authentic you deserves to exist in the public spaces. Understand that real connections forms when you're just being yourself. Think about it. Do you like people who is perfect, who seems to have no flaws? You probably wouldn't, and you probably will think that they are distant and hard to find common ground. You likely won't feel related to them, and you will likely think that people who perform too much is likely hiding something and it's hard to find ways to connect as well. So there is no need to perform, no need to hide your true self. Know that your authentic self is beautiful and worthy of love. Release the need to be perfect and embrace being real. You are allowed to take up space exactly as you are, and you are allowed to have opinions, boundaries, and needs without apologies. Remember, being yourself is the greatest gift you can give to the world. Focus on bettering yourself so hard that others' opinions will become background noises. And step 5, enjoy the journey. Every time when you catch yourself trying to chase external achievement, know that it will never give you long-lasting fulfillment. You may be happy for a moment, but very soon you will start chasing the next best thing because you never gave yourself the validation you needed. Now, I'm not saying ambition and striving for success should be avoided, and I believe everyone should go after their dreams because everyone has a purpose in life, and going after one's dream is beautiful. But what's important is to remember not to tie your worth to the outcome and don't identify with the results. Your worth is not defined by your outcomes and achievements. Instead, it is the growth you have when you embark on this journey. It is the courage to do so even when you don't know if you can do it. It is the desire to be the best version of yourself and the willingness to show up for yourself. In your dreams, that is beautiful. If you don't feel enough now, you will not feel enough when you get there and when you get the outcome. So strive for growth. Strive to feel enough every moment. Strive to give yourself the validation so nobody can make you feel not enough. Now, let's embrace the true freedom that self-validation can give you. It is this amazing feeling of growth, amazing feeling of not needing to chase anymore. It is when something that used to scare you doesn't anymore. When people's words don't affect you anymore. When you can look in the mirror at your imperfect face and completely accept yourself. And you are okay when no one texts you back and are not attach your self-worth to how wanted you feel. Start letting someone love you on your average days, not just your best ones. You can fall apart without apologizing for it, and you will stop chasing people who make you feel small. Because here's the truth, you were never meant to be picked. You were supposed to be seen, to be known, to be loved in your being, not in your performance. And the second you accept this, you'll become powerful. You are no longer wanting to be chosen. You are choosing. You are choosing who gets your energy, who gets your softness, who gets to stay, and most importantly, you finally choose yourself. You are worthy right now. Not when you lose weight, not when you get the promotion, not when someone chooses you. Right now. Because you exist. You are worthy of your own love, your own validation, your own acceptance. So stop waiting for someday. Stop performing. Stop proving. Just start being. Start choosing yourself. Start giving yourself what you've been desperately seeking from everyone else. The journey is the destination. Growth is the point, and you are already enough. And that brings us to the end of the video. I have recorded a guided meditation to help you validate yourself. You can listen it in the morning, in the midday, or in the evening, or anytime you want. You can check it out here and subscribe for more guided meditation and videos like this that help you find your inner peace and aligned with your true self. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!